Morning guys, it's 8 in the morning on Saturday and we're going fishing. We're headed down to, I made a mistake in my last video, I said Lyme Regis, but it's, no, I said West Bay, but it's Lyme Regis we're going to. And we've got some slots booked on a boat to go out mackerel fishing. So basically, on a boat, it's just a much higher success rate. You never get 100% success rate, but it's much more likely that we're going to come home with some fish for the freezer than when I go to the beach. So my family are all in the car in varying states of happiness, and yeah, we're off now. So we're here, and it's always a real treat to see the sea for the first time. So we're headed down now to find the boat. The whole family's come, so Jackie and Torin aren't coming fishing. They just didn't want to, didn't feel like it. So they're going to stay and have a walk around, explore the beach, and we're going to go and catch dinner. So it's actually starting to warm up quite nicely. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat and a jacket, it's because it can actually get quite cold on the way out sometimes. We weren't sure what the temperature was going to be like when we got here because it was a fair drive. We actually came through some really miserable weather, actually, a bit of fog and mist, but it's all cleared and it looks like it's going to be a glorious trip. You can actually see the low-lying cloud that formed all the mist and fog that we drove through on the way here. So we're out on the boat now. We've already started fishing, and the captain's saying that it's just been the worst year he's ever known for mackerel. Usually what would happen on a boat like this, because they would do a lot of deep sea fishing where they use the mackerel as bait, and they can't even catch enough for themselves to use as bait. So I'm not as hopeful as I was this morning that we're going to fill our freezers, and apparently it's been like this all season, so we just have to see what we can do. We're about halfway round now and nothing, so I've kind of resigned myself to that idea now. So we're back on shore and it was a complete blank, which is just really disappointing. I'm just absolutely gutted, and yeah, back to the drawing board on the fish. Not sure where we go from here, but it wasn't a wasted trip. It was still a lovely boat trip with my kids, and we'll make the most of being down here at the seaside now, I think. We originally were thinking that we'd have to rush home after to get our fish in the freezer. Well, that's not a concern anymore. So we'll have a wander around the town.